And welcome back to the High School Sports Beat. I'm Dave Yates. It is time now for the High School Notebook, brought to you by Dunkin. America runs on Dunkin. And as always, we're joined by Paul Gotham from PickinSplinters.com. Paul, what do we got on the website this week?
First weekend in February means we're getting closer to sectionals. Crazy to think that in 2 weeks from now we'll be talking about sectional seedings and the matchups and how everything looks from there. We got Trabs Gabs are always there. Matt Trable will be running his wit and wisdom on Pickin Splinters for all the basketball fans.
So, Paul, January turns into February. We kind of in this last week got to look at maybe what some of the top contenders and top showdowns are going to be come playoff time.
It was the week that started with the Herd Round 585, and it ended with Eastridge getting a signature win, and Eastridge playing like the team that we thought they were going to play. But it was midterms week, and it was played in front of standing room only crowds. It was a great thing to watch. At one point, Saturday night at Eastridge, lead official Mike Gentile comes over and talks to me. He's got a smile on his face. He says, "It's so much fun to referee." This is an official. It's so much fun to referee in front of standing room only crowds. Props go out to Rochester for getting out there. Kidtrell blocker with the alley-oop from DeAndre Dixon started the week. Our very own John LeConge grabs that on video. And if you haven't seen it yet, welcome back from your vacation in the tropics, a deserted island without any wireless connection, and you should go and see that. But Kearney gives East a great test, and it kind of left us all thinking that maybe Kearney is going to start playing a little bit better. They let us down later on in the week, but that's okay. Then you have McQuaid in East, again another standing room only crowd, and McQuaid put the hammer down on East a little bit, jumped out to a 20-point lead, then held them off later on. Eastridge, Tony Arnold, Jalen Rose-Hanna, Terrence Reed getting it done against Irondequoit in a win that was almost pulling away late at the game. Now, granted, Irondequoit was playing without Patrick Thomas, but still it was a double-digit win, and there were a couple times I thought it was going to stretch to almost a blowout at times there. But great win for Eastridge and Dan Roser and his crew.
Let's talk about another game that was a classic as far as comebacks, overtime, had a little bit of everything.
It didn't get played in front of a standing room only crowd, but Monroe and Wilson. And Monroe has put together 4 straight wins. They're 11-4. Of their 4 losses, 2 are to East and 1 is to Northeast Douglas, state-ranked teams. And against Wilson, they're down 7 with 34.4 seconds to go. And if you can imagine this, they ended up tying the game. And then Jamar Williams in overtime gets the winner on a shot that's 1/3 runner, 1/3 floater, and 1/3 just get it done. And I asked him after the game, and he kind of shook his head. I don't know what kind of shot it was, but that's the type of win a team like Monroe. There's certainly not a lot of people talking about Monroe, but when you win a game like that, that could be the sort of thing that catapults you in February and gives you that confidence because you're in the huddle and you're saying, we are down 7 with 34 seconds to go and we won a game. We can do this whenever we want. And it's someone, Matt McCormick's group, you're going to have to watch out for them in February.
It's a great time of year to be a high school basketball fan, isn't it, Paul? All right, great stuff as always. We're back with more of the High School Sports Beat right after this.